Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Final Fantasy VII on board the airship, I don't remember the name now. Either way, I also don't remember where we're going. The sound when I initially recorded this video failed to actually record, so I'm having to voice over it now. And I genuinely do not remember whatsoever as to what I said, so a good portion of this stuff will probably just kind of be sped up because I won't be able to voice over it since, I don't have any idea what I actually said. If I remember right, currently we're heading towards Fort Condor, I think was what it was called. I don't remember for sure if that's what it was called. Right here, I was thinking that this was it, and then I couldn't land, so I just decided, who cares? That's not it. I mean, wouldn't you? I mean, you can't land, so just meh. Who needs it then? As you saw there, I stopped because I saw a Bone Village, thought that might have been it. Then I realized, oh, Bone Village, that's not it. Went past Midgar, forgot the name of this city, so I went in, find out, no, that's not it. Because I ran in, paused a moment to think, is that it? Nope, and ran back out. I believe after that, yep, there it is, failing to land, or go, whatever you want to say. And then I just kind of travel around Chocobo Farm. I know that's not it, so I keep going. And of course, I see that, and I see the bird, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's a bird. That's a condor, right? Then I just have to figure out where I could actually land at. So we land. Go ahead and head on into the city, find out if it's where I need to go. Talk to this champ here. And, well, read through his dialogue, but we'll do that in a moment. Alrighty, nobody cares what he has to say. Essentially, we're joining him in this war, fight, whatever you want to say. I decided to quickly leave, save the game, because, kinda wish that I didn't now, since, I goofed it. Essentially, he's saying that they've been fighting Shinra for a long while. He asks us to help, and to go up the mountain to talk to what ends up being his father? Yeah, to talk to his father, to be filled in on the, 3 details. It also takes me a few moments here to figure out which way I need to move to go up, because I'm an idiot. But that's beside the point. And, alright, let's see what he has to say. Now this is something. I never thought anyone would climb up here. Any minute now, this would be a battlefield against Shinra. You better get down before you get involved. His voice definitely changed in this part. Battlefield? We can't overlook that. Shinra? The hell are those jackasses doing here? Shinra again? It appears you have a problem with Shinra too. After all, you climbed up here. Yep, yeah, we got a problem with him, alright. And right here, I'm basically mentioning how his voice changed. Why not listen to what I had to say for a moment? Alright, talk on, guy. Do you know what's at the top of this mountain? Huh, something's up there. Probably, the condor. No matter how you look at it, that's a reactor. And on top of it, is that a condor? I see you're very perspective. That is not the right word. Yes, it's a reactor and a condor. Looks like there's a special materia up in the Mako reactor. Then came the condor, so Shinra dispatched troops to get rid of it. That plan is to get rid of the condor and the people in this mountain and get the materia out of the Mako reactor. Unfortunately, we don't have the ability to fight Shinra ourselves. That's why we have hired soldiers to help. As a sponsor, you can help us with a contribution or fighting alongside us. What do you think? You want us to join the fight? If you go that far, what can I say? Well, will I be able to do something if you leave it up to us? Yeah, we'll come to the rescue. Got it. I'm gonna lend a hand too. And I saw the save point, so I decided to quickly run down there. Realize that it's going to give us the opportunity to rest. Yeah, let's get some rest, man. Yo, take a break. Get that health and mana back. And so, we do. Exactly that. And because there's a save point there, I save yet again. Because, you know, why wouldn't I not? I save at like every save point that I see most of the time. God, I just noticed we're 27 hours in. I don't know how much of that is fully accurate. Not all of it's gameplay. I saw the people up here, decided to figure out what they were on about, and figured out, hey, they're shops. Looked quickly at what he has to sell, thought about the potions there for a minute, but realized I still got 23, we're good for a little bit. Looked at the materia, debated on buying the all, then thought about it and figured, we probably got 3 on each, or 1 on each of our guys for that all. Though, now rethinking about it, I probably should have just bought 2 more of them, but oh well, what's done is done. So I decide now to go ahead and continue on. So I decide to go ahead and continue up the mountain here. Talk to this guy, think, hey, I know. So, shall I let you in on our strategy? The enemy has targeted a mountain reactor and will be clamoring to reach it. Must set a trap and hire soldiers to protect the place. Well, this is all we have. The village doesn't have any money. Even if we wanted to fight, we can't because we're broke. Weak. We need 400 gil to hire 1 soldier, so if we need 20 soldiers, we need 8,000 gil. We need to ask you to use your own money to hire these soldiers, buy the equipment, set it up, and give the commands. We know what we're asking is selfish. We send our wives and children to another village, but we are resigned to stay. Let's get back to the basics. If the enemy reaches this shed, you'll have to fight them off immediately. Luckily for me, they never got up here. It's a one-shot gamble, but we're asking for your help. Now then, is there anything I wish to ask? So I quickly go through our nice little conditions of winning. I think I kind of read through this. I read through it in my head, so I didn't actually even read this aloud when I went through it initially. And I didn't indeed. I kind of read through very briefly on the enemies here. I was more concerned about the fact that that said wyverns than pretty much everything else down there. Because I basically looked at beasts and wyverns and then said, who needs it? Figured out, hey, funding. I should go ahead and give them a bunch of gil. Just to realize, oh hey, that function works differently. Because I gave him 10,000 gil. Just to then say nothing right now. Go ahead and say enough, if I remember right. Nope, I said other. And it gives us a very quick tutorial on how to place the troops. Not that it ends up mattering, but that's okay. I do also realize late into the battle, more specifically once it is down to fighting the enemy commander, I realize, hey, I can move the troops to actually attack below that horizontal line. So, And that's the nice part, is it gives us that 10,000 gil back. Right here I kind of look through the troops a little, and for this little battle, it takes me, I think it took me 15 minutes. It took me quite a long time. Either way, I'm going to speed this battle up from here because it's really just boring. At least it was to me, because it took me about a full minute to figure out, hey, you can press the bumpers on my controller to speed up the battle. So, I'll just go ahead and speed this up now. Alright, so coming back from that nice quick little sped up chunk of this battle, after I finally figured out, hey, I can make these guys target that commander and charge down at him, and you decide, hey, I maybe set too many guys to go charge him, considering that his health just kind of drops a lot all of a sudden. But that's alright, that's all that we needed on him. It was the exact goal. And boom bang voila, we halted the enemy attack. Yes, we did it. That was wonderful. Thank you. I doubt Shinra will attack us now. Why? They could easily send a second wave, but they don't. And well, the condor, sorry, phoenix. The phoenix egg is hatching. Because with this part, it's like, oh, what the fuck? What the hell is that ball? And then I kind of saw that bird and that sapphire thing and was like, that's more of a phoenix than a condor. Which I mean, it is, considering, well, that light just now, the condor, the egg. What? Would you go outside and see what it was? Yeah, sure, we'll go outside and see what it was. And of course, I then see the phoenix materia and go, oh, I was right, phoenix materia. And thought about how that thing looks like a giant freaking chocobo. Essentially right here, I'm just saying, holy hell, I was right. How do I get out? And gone. Be sure to report to my father too. Why? Why can't you? I told you what happened. You tell him yourself. Why do I gotta tell him? It's pretty much exactly what I said as I was traveling down to what I assumed was his father, considering the other two people in this place are shop owners. Everyone, thanks. I really mean it. Thanks. And his voice has changed yet again. Although there isn't anything we can give you, we'll make sure you stop by and stay anytime, so be sure to drop on by. Oh, yes, and there's one other thing I forgot to tell you. We received item huge materia. What the hell is this? Damn, man, that's huge materia. Truth is, this is the materia inside the reactor. The hell did we fight for then? We weren't protecting the reactor. We were protecting the condor. Screw the reactor, that thing can die for all we care. When the reactor was built, they forced us to help. That's how we knew what was inside the reactor. I knew this day would come, so after the Shinra left, I snuck myself in and took the materia. Didn't mean to fool ya, but I guess that's how it ended. Really sorry about that. Forget it. We're still alive, so who cares? I see. If you put it that way, we're grateful. Really, we're grateful. So, the last huge materia that Shinra's after is in the underwater reactor in Junon, then? Well, fuck, how we gonna get underwater? We gotta get there first and beat him no matter what. But you know, Shinra's probably on high alert since we always are, messing their plans up. So how about we take a break and go see that little fella for a bit? Oh, you must be backslide. Yeah, worried about Tifa. She may have collapsed taking care of that punk. How about we check in on him? Back down to Middle. And of course, gotta climb down this stupid, ridiculous mountain path. And by that, I mean that ladder and this rope, because then you're outside again, which is nice. Made it nice and easy. Unlike the ice mountain, where you had to find paths and paths to climb. So, upon getting back into the airship, I had to try to remember where Medela was, and I was like, wait a minute, I kind of remember a long island, and that's this thing right to our bottoms, our south. Hey look, there's a village in the trees. It's like, I'm pretty sure that's it. Memory doesn't remember for sure, but we'll go in and find out if we're right. Of quickly go in, register the guy sitting on the ground, and go, yep, this is the right place. Let's go to the hospital. Alright. Oh my god, we can stand inside her. It's no use. I don't understand a thing. What should I do? What if you never recover for the rest of your life? Yep. Oh no, big earthquake. The hell's going on? And his head stabilizes for a moment. They're coming. What'd you say? Damn, what's going on? And of course, nice flashy lights. What's this? The live stream is gushing up from below the surface of the earth. Ah, damn, this is so bad. Sid, what's wrong? Nothing. Yeah, you get Mike's and get inside, quick. I said, get inside. Don't worry about a thing. I ain't gonna die that easily. Be careful. Okay, here we go. Watch this. And there's weapon floating across the sky. Man, that's fucking weapon. Of all the times to show up. Oh boy. Okay, then, come on. Piece of shit. And then we get a quick little battle with him where he basically fucks us. I wish I was lying about that. So of course, initial plan, use Red, find out what attacks work on him, use Sid to get us some nice regen magic, and he starts that attack, fucking knocks our health down to half, and I'm just like, oh fuck, what am I gonna do? And realize, oh you know, solid 700, that's not bad, not good, but it's not bad. Alright, we'll just do that attack. We got our regen. He shouldn't be able to hurt us too badly, right? Of course, we got our nice limit bursts, so we're going through those, dealing a good chunk of damage. Barry got a nice solid crit there. And, well, then Weapon decides, eh, fuck you, Red, and Red dies. So I'm like, okay, that's okay. No problem, we'll just Phoenix down it. And Cure 3, you got this. And then that attack happens and kills Sid. So, you know, no more Cure 3. Still got the Phoenix down though. That was the nice part. Went to do Barrett's big shot limit burst, and Weapon decides, man, you guys aren't worth fighting, and leaves, which is nice. Because he was going to continue destroying us. Yeah, go the hell away. It's pretty much what I was thinking during that entire thing. You shit, you trying to escape? Yeah, let him, Sid. Let him. Let it escape. He basically fucked us. Hard. Damn, man. Just a little bit more and I would have smashed him. No, you would not have, Barrett. He would have smashed you. It looks like the live stream has settled as well. Yeah, that's a win, right? Damn, you gotta be kidding. This is bad. The main stream is kicking up. Something way bigger than that last one is on its way. Yep, it's just the main tidal wave of energy. No good. Let's get out of here. What about Tifa and Mike Schlepp? God damn it. We don't have time to worry about anyone other than yourself. We don't know when that stream will blow. Ugh. There's no time. Hurry. Tifa, Mike Sled, get out of here. Not sure how she heard him, but okay. Oh god, the tremors are worse. Getting worse. Wait a minute here. Doctor, shouldn't we move him somewhere safer? Yes, it might be safer to move him to an open area. Don't you worry about a thing. I'll see to it that you get somewhere safe. No, the structure can't take it. Hurry! Right. Ready? We're leaving now. Yep, and they barely make it in time, and I'm just seeing that, and I go, holy shit. Because that ground just got fucked so hard. And I'm like, oh shit. And with this, I had the reaction of, what the fuck? They're falling into water? Which apparently what they've fallen into here is the live stream. So, you know, it's technically Cloud's second time in, or Mike said, as I have named him, because, you know, I'm me. And why not? And with it, we get this nice little spinny bit that just goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Ready? 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 Hey, we're not on now. Where am I? What's happening? Where's Mike Sled? Where are you? Who? What? Who? Who is it? I can't hear. Yeah, neither can we. Don't worry. You're not alone. Wait a minute. I know nothing about that. We don't know what you're talking about. No, it's not me. I never do anything like that. Sure you wouldn't. That's what they all say when they're guilty. But, you know, you might not be. No, stop it. Stay back. Somebody help, please. And she runs and runs. And you ready? Because we're going back to spinning. More and more and more and more and more. And now she's fallen. Again. Ah, but don't worry. This time she doesn't fall into darkness. She falls into whatever the hell this area is. Which essentially is Cloud's subconscious. Where am I? Mike said, you're so big. What is it? What is this? Is it your dreams? Or is it your subconscious? It is both, yet neither. You're searching, aren't you? Searching for yourself. Yes, yes he is. I can help too. No. Yes, maybe you can. But where do we start? And of course, me being me, I'm like, hey, let's talk to the closest ones, because, you know, that would be the part that would make sense. A starry night at the well, the promise we made then, was it all a lie? A sealed secret wish, tender feelings that no one can ever know. And after failing them, I go to you for 5 years. 5 years ago. Wow, I can't speech. Oh well, who cares? Not me. It connects to Nibelheim? That's right. It's probably best to start from there. Yeah, because, you know, start with the thing 5 years ago, so that you can figure out it's all a thing from your memories. And by yours, I mean his. Let's go have a look. I know it's not easy, but I'll be here for you. And now, we travel to Nibelheim. Because we're both still in the live stream, in his subconscious, and within Nibelheim. While only being in the live stream, while not at all being in any of that. Because, you know, that's what makes sense. This is the Nibelheim you remember, right? It's the same as my Nibelheim. That's why this is our Nibelheim. "5 years ago, 2 men from Soldier came. One known as Sephiroth, and a young and vibrant soldier. Can you tell me again what happened? And now I'm over here. Reminiscing. Boof, Sephiroth is here. How does it feel? 5 years ago, when I saw the real Sephiroth for the very first time. It's your first time back to your hometown in a long time, right? So how does it feel? I don't know, because I don't have a hometown. How about your parents? So this is the great Sephiroth? My mother is Genova. She died right after she gave birth to me. My father never knew him. But that's beside the point. To tell the truth, I thought he was cold. Very cold. What does it matter who my father was? Alright, let's go. I remembered a foreboding about him. Poof. Cloud in cloud, this is what he remembers. No. I've been hiding it for some time, afraid that if I told you, something terrible might happen. But I'm not going to hide it anymore. You weren't here. Mike Sled didn't come to Nibelheim 5 years ago. I waited, but Mike Sled never came. The two that were ordered here were Sephiroth and another person. Alright, let's go. You mean that member of soldier who came with Sephiroth wasn't me? There's nothing I can say. You must find that answer yourself. If you can't, then take your time. Slowly, little by little, alright? And you're just sitting. Okay, whatever. Whatever. And the next one. At Starry Night at the Well. Don't hurry. Don't answer too quickly. Just keep checking all the small emotions. It'll come back. Slowly. Little by little. Right, like that starry night. The heavens were filled with the stars. The heavens were filled with the stars. From the beginning, okay? Try to remember. I was wearing these clothes. And that's you. When you were so small then. And cute. Sephiroth once said, Mike Sled made up these memories by listening to my stories. Did you imagine the sky? No. You remembered it. That night, the stars were gorgeous. And we talked at the well. Right, this part where I failed to read. That's why I kept thinking you were the real thing. I still believe you're Mike Sled from Nibelheim. But you don't believe in yourself. These memories aren't enough. What about your other memories? No, not memories. A memory is something consciously recalled, right? That's why it can sometimes be mistaken or wrong. It's different from a memory locked deep within your heart. That's why it must be fake. If he could just recall his memory. That's it. What about some memory that has to do with me? If I say something, you can't remember it. But if you say something and I remember it too, then we'll know it's a memory. Talk to me about anything. Some important memory to you. Now that you mention it, why'd you join Soldier in the first place? I always thought it was a sudden decision. I was devastated. I wanted to be noticed. I thought if I got stronger, someone would notice. Someone to notice you? Who? Who? You know who? You? That's who. You? Did you forget about those days? Look, I'm sorry, but what are you talking about?
No, it's alright. You were having a hard time back then. You were so busy with your own things, it's only natural you don't remember me then. Then, it's important to me, I hate to say it, but it's a very important memory. Would you like to see it? It's this way. Wish go! Sealed up secret wish. Tender memories no one can know. Yada yada da. Hey look, it's a window. I wonder whose room it goes to. As soon as I can actually click A on it, do you know where this window goes to? Alright, well, let's go. Oh, who threw visit? It's Tifa's. Who would have thought? Pretty much anyone. It's my room. It was my first time there. Was it? I only used to look up at it from the outside. Hey, look. Mike's Let's Come. Run, 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 look. Stare. Think he wants to come in. Walking away. That was the first day you come into my room? God, I read that terribly. Oh well, that's right. We live next to each other, but I didn't really know you well. I've known you since we were children, and always thought we were close. Nope. Now that you mention it, I don't recall you ever being in my room. You used to have your own group. That's right. I thought they were all stupid. What? You were all childish, laughing at every little stupid thing that you could. But we were just children then. Yeah, I know that now. I was the stupid one. I really wanted to play with everyone, but you never let me in. Then later, I started thinking I was different. That I was different from those immature kids. That then maybe... Oh no, it's a shadow cloud. Just maybe they would invite me in. I thought that might happen, so I stayed around. I was so prejudiced and weak. And I know for a fact that I failed to say prejudiced here a lot of times, and I don't even know if I'm saying it right. That night, I asked Tifa to come to me. I thought to myself, Tifa would never come. She hated me, I thought. It was sudden. I was surprised, but if it's true, we weren't that close. After you left town, I really thought about you a lot. I used to wonder how you were doing. I wondered if you ever were able to get into Soldier. I started reading the newspapers, thinking I might be able to see an article on you. Thanks, Tifa. Tell him what you told me later. He'll probably be happy about it. Right. What happened on this day? Was it a special day? This was the day that your mother, Tifa's mother, the day Mom died. I want to see Mom. Run! Run to Mount Nibble. I wonder if anything's beyond that mountain. Mount Nibble is scary. Many people have died there. No one crosses that mountain alive. What about those that died? Did you think about that? Maybe Mom passed through the mountains. I'm gonna go find out. So I'm going. We're coming too. Don't forget about us. Yeah, no, I'm not going. Bye, guys. I'm gonna go that way. Oh, hi, Mike said. Hi, Mike said. They're over there. Guys, wait for me. Guys. I don't trust this bridge. It looks too wobbly. I'm gonna go back now. Yeah, I'll go with you. What is this? Where are we now? Why is it white? Who do I talk to? I don't remember the path that I walked. Tifa missed her step. I ran to her, but didn't make it in time. We both fell off the cliff. Back then, I barely scarred even my knees. But now, maybe I could have stopped it from even happening. Sled, why'd you bring Tifa to a place like this? The hell's wrong with you, boy? What if she dies? What then, boy? What then? Tifa was in a coma for 7 days. We all thought she wouldn't make it. If only I could have saved her. I was so angry at myself for my weakness. Ever since then, I felt like she blamed me. I went out of control and get into fights with anyone. It was the first time I heard about Sephiroth. I thought if I were strong like Sephiroth, then maybe it wouldn't happen again. If I could just get stronger, then Tifa would have to notice me. So that was it. I'm sorry. If I had only remembered more clearly what happened, I could have done something sooner. It's not your fault, Tifa. But I remember back when we were 8. That's it. Now I know. You weren't created 5 years ago. My childhood memories weren't all made up. Hang in there. Just a little longer. You've almost found the real you. I still can't read, apparently. Let's go back to Mount Nibelheim. Mount Nibelheim? Just Nibelheim. I can read. I swear. It doesn't take me multiple attempts to read the same thing over and over and over. Alrighty. Back here at Nibelheim we are. Let's go. Hey, where are you going? What do you mean? I'm going to the reactor. To the reactor. The Mako reactor of 5 years ago. Hey, it's Mike son. But it's not. Don't know why you said that. It's Zach. You remember. That's right. It was Zach who came to Nibelheim with Sephiroth. Then where were you? Did you see it all? Yeah, I saw everything. Charge! Who are you? Tifa, Mom, my town. Give it back. so much respect. I admired you. And now, I'm backstabbing you. Makes sense? That's what happened. You were there. You were watching me. Yeah, I remember. So it was you? Hey, Mike Schlett, if you're feeling sick, why don't you take that mask off? Yeah. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, this is me. I never made it as a member of Soldier. I even left my hometown telling everyone I was going to join, but I was so embarrassed. I didn't want to see anybody. Well, I tried. So, how does it feel? It's your first time back to your hometown in a long time, right? I'm alive? My head. You came. You kept your promise. So you really did come when I was in trouble. Sorry I didn't get there sooner. It's alright. You still made it? How the hell is he still walking? I stabbed him, just like you. And how's he got in his hand? That's what I questioned the first time until I realized, oh hey, it's just the severed head of Genova. You know, his mother. That he literally cut off of that body in there. But it's Sephiroth. He's a weird guy. Mike said, kill Sephiroth. You got it, Zach. Sephiroth. Where the hell did you get here? Shrink. Don't push it. That is a lot of power for a guy that I just stabbed. Better yet, that's a lot of power for a guy who's currently stabbed. It can't be. Bye, Sephiroth. Schlink. That's the sound of the sword being pulled from my body. Probably would not actually make that sound, but meh. Close enough. Mike said, this is goodbye, Tifa, until we meet again. In like literally less than a full like 3 minutes. The main downside to having my OBS change the settings because I have to words, first and foremost, words. Re-record my voice in this, so I'm just voicing over all of it and just kind of going with what sounds about right. Nice part is I've almost finished it. And he looks like he's in a hell of a lot of pain right there. Let's talk to him. Mike's that. I feel like I got hit by a truck. It's probably about how he's feeling there. It's you. It's really you, isn't it? Yeah. we finally meet again. You stupid dick. You had us all worried. Now, brain. Are you alright? Voice there. God. I see. We're in the live stream, aren't we? Everyone's waiting. Let's go back. Back to everyone. Yeah, I guess so. Come on, Tifa. Let's head home. Where we're home is. They don't really have a home. And they're floating. Because, apparently they can do that. Video game logic. Right there. That is solid video game logic. Because don't worry, they've actually been right here the entire time. Yo, you alright, Tifa? There, you came back. I'm excited. Where is he? Don't you worry about him. He's a tough one. He ain't dead yet. Barrett, when I was in the live stream, I saw the real Mike Sled. I mean, I didn't really find him. He found himself. Alright, I know. I should not have doubted him. I can't win against you. You're some kind of lady. People have so many things pent up inside of themselves. So many things they can never forget. Strange, isn't it? And back to sleeping. Yo, Tifa, snap out of that. Tifa! Tifa! And now we're here. Everyone, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. Don't say anything, Mike Sled. All you've been doing is apologizing. It's getting quite annoying, actually. I was never in Soldier. I made up the story about what happened 5 years ago, and me being in Soldier. I left my village looking for glory, but never made it. I was so ashamed of being weak, then I heard a story from my friend Zach, and created an illusion of myself made up of what I had seen in my life, and continued to play the charade as if it were true. An illusion, huh? Pretty damn strong for an illusion, ain't ya? Physically, I'm built like somebody in Soldier. Hojo's plan was to clone Sephiroth. Wasn't that different. It was just the same procedure they used when creating members of Soldier. You see, someone in Soldier isn't just exposed to Mako energy. Their bodies are actually injected with Genova cells. For better or worse, only the strong can enter Soldier. Has nothing to do with the Genova reunion. But weak people like me, we get lost. The combination of Genova cells, Sephiroth's strong will, and your own weaknesses are what create the new you. Everyone knew that. Except me. The master of my own illusionary world. However, I cannot remain trapped in that illusion anymore. I'm going to live my life without pretending. You sure are messed up. Yeah, that just means he ain't no different from before. Hey, away, Mike Sled. What are you going to do now? Don't tell me you're going to leave the ship. I'm the reason meteor's falling towards us. That's why I'm going to do everything in my power to fight it. Oh, good. And you're gonna keep fighting to save the planet. It's like you always told me, Barrett. Oh, you mean that? What? I don't understand. There ain't no getting off this train. Yeah. Part's over. Oh, Mike Sled. Nothing else, just that. Can I save? Nope. Okay, leaving. Right. Mike Sled, I was deeply moved by your story. I'm really pressing so I can really understand how you feel. No one knows when the fighting will begin, but let's get ready. Right, time to make the team. So, of course, Barrett and Tifa. Oops, do it again. Barrett and Tifa. God damn it, now I'm in a different room. Now I gotta go back to save. Mission, make sure we're in the middle of the mission for huge material, alright? I know this is kinda out of the blue, but Geonon has an underwater reactor. As far as I can see, that's the only one left. That's that. Let's go. However, my plan here has a main difference from what their plan is. After all, I want to end the episode. So, I go back, save, and say thank you all so much for watching, and have a good one. Bye-bye. I also heal myself up before I end because, you know, it's kind of useful too. Peace.